Right, hello, and welcome back for the second time. Today I am again trying out another new game for today. Earlier we played some Mayhem in Single Valley, and now we're going to be trying out the new Siege Survival Gloria Victis, which is, as the name says, a siege survival game with sort of a gritty, this War of Mine story, supposedly. It's developed by Black Eye Games and Fish Tank Studio. It's a sort of indie adventure RPG, and it should be fun. Like, you're meant to hold out through this continued siege and then go out looking for resources and stuff to basically help what soldiers you have survive. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the game. Boom. Make sure everything's running because I'm paranoid as per usual. Yep, looking good. And we're just gonna go into a new story. Yeah, we're gonna do basic, main scenario with full introduction and tutorial. Sounds good to me, because this game, I get the feeling it's gonna be a bit on the rough side. Oh, hello there. Let's understand a little bit my end. Dude, love the helmet. This is like a Viking raids. Oh, I hate to break this to you, friend, but I don't think you're gonna make it. Oh, you are all kinds of fucked up. Oh. Hi. Oh my lord. This is gonna be fun. 6th day of summer, the year 1205, Kingdom of Midland. We were just starting to harvest when the Izmir struck out of nowhere, catching us off guard. Horns of war sounded throughout Edring. The smoke-filled city ran red with blood of the citizens. The savage warriors from Kargald had invaded our home. Town guard fought bravely, but the Izmirs were too many. Before long, the raiders were in the main square, and the city center stood in flames. All we do was send out messengers to summon aid, while the outnumbered guards focused on protecting. Workers salvaging supplies. Knowing the fate the castle depends on food stocks, the guards gave their lives to help salvage as much as possible. With the extra supplies, help us survive the siege. It was up to the rest of us to ensure this sacrifice would not be squandered. But continued unabated. Street by street, square by square, the Izmir overran the city, murdering everyone who didn't escape in time. Then they prepared their war engines, smashing gate connecting the town to the castle. We thought things couldn't get any worse when the bags were destroyed. We glimpsed a monstrous figure. I have a feeling my options here will actually affect. Yeah. Barracks destroyed might mean we get less people. This might mean like a giant big boy boss, but the Kaldars were led by their infamous nameless champion. Nothing I'd seen my whole life has been as terrifying as this beast-like figure. We'd all heard tales of huge northerners, but nothing compared us to the sight of this monstrous man walking up the streets of our city. In our hearts, we abandoned hope. We took shelter in the keep and took stock of the situation. Supplies were limited. No doubt the Izmirs would soon attack again. The castle, the only part of Eldrig still uncaptured, was now under siege. It was up to us to support our soldiers as they fight to stave off the enemy until relief comes. Bastion must hold. Fun. Welcome to Siege Survival Gloria Victis. Move your character by clicking your mouse, okay? Move your character WSD and Q and E. Cool. This is me, Flint, the worker. Okay. You recognize the man before you. It's Bertram, a local carpenter. You're relieved to see he survived. It's clear, however, that the events of the last days have scarred him in some terrible way. He just sits there, seemingly unaware of your presence, shivering and pressing his hand to his chest, so he's like probably got shell shock. You check him for wounds. You notice something in his tightly clutched hand. It's a small doll. Suddenly realize the man's lost his family. Oh, that's fucked up. There's nothing you can do for his pain, for this kind of pain. Still, perhaps a warm meal might snap him out of his state of shock. However, the kitchen was destroyed by Izmir's trebuchets. You have to build a fireplace first. With all the debris around, you surely have no difficulty finding firewood and other useful materials. Okay. Oh, we got piggies. We got bacon. Everything's fine. We got bacon. What do we have here? The items you've collected from the debris pile on the center screen, you can move them over. Okay. So do we have a limited inventory? Oh, this is our main supply stash. So that's unlimited. Cool. Go there. You're available. All the available constructions are listed on the left. You have what required. It's marked as green. Once the selection select the construction you want to build, you can see the properties on the right. Okay. Any construction can be damaged by enemy projectiles based on the exposed area. Marked orange. Marked orange in building mode. You can place them in safe zones by the thick bastion walls, but it's a limited area. Oh, so valuable stuff goes in that zone. Okay. Oh, we have no... Okay, we have a little safe zone over there. Place it here? I mean, I feel like this would be rather decently protected, right? Alright, chop some wood. Okay. Some schematics can use a few alternative ingredients. Vegetables instead of eggs, for example. Okay. So there's two things for firewood. We can use straight up logs, or we can use planks for firewood. We do have a limited amount of time every day. Find some raw food. Ooh, rotten food. I mean, we got an egg. Go. What is this? It's just material, stone and clay, okay. Yeah, everything has a risk of being hit there. I don't know if the objects that land in here will have an AoE, so it's best not to place things too close together, or if that doesn't matter, if it's just a random. I think a campfire is not really worth that much. It should be fine. We got food and stuff here in that pantry, so that... Alright. There we go, let's craft a meal. Never thought my life would completely change within just one day. Yesterday I was doing simple work around the animals. Now I'm in the ruins of the castle, surrounded by savage invaders, hoping a relief will come. Maybe the Forefather protect us in desperate times. Okay. Bertram is still exactly where you left him, shivering and pressing the tattered doll to his chest. His eyes stare absently at pain frozen on his face. As though his mind just cannot escape what must have been the darkest moment. He barely notices your presence, but you manage to make him eat. Bite after bite, you can see life coming back into him. Finally, he puts down the empty bowl and falls asleep. It's safe to guess that he hasn't once shut his eyes since yesterday. Let him rest, okay? Bertram's recovery would be much better if we had even a simple bed, which you could build with materials lying on the streets. The gate connecting to the city is damaged. The castle is damaged, but you recall a secret passage leading to the city market. You could use it, look for some supplies that cover a night. Okay. But wait a minute. Who's that man standing by the gate leading to the bastion? Hello? Who's this then? Oh, it's a guard. He's got a kettle hat on. The soldier standing before you is covered in blood, his eyes dim with exhaustion. The tunic of his armor is torn to shreds. Only once he speaks, you recognize Galvic, an experienced garrison member known and liked by the citizens for his cordial attitude. He's stunned speechless by the loss of his aunts and nieces, yet another blow falling on a man already exhausted, but there's no time to grieve. Izmir will attack soon, he says. We must resupply before it happens. He reveals that a group of soldiers is searching through the city as well, but they still have not come back. That's why he needs your help. What do you need? We need arrows, he says. Quite a lot of them. And of course, it would take days to craft them from scratch. But how about the bows workshop in the city? That's your chance. Harry Galvic says. All our lives depends on it. Yeah, he returns to the bastion. Okay. So at night, I have different options. Scavenge cities, scout the enemy lines, sleep on the ground, and sleep in the bed. Love to sleep in the bed. Okay, we're sending ourselves out. You can make the preparation before entering city. The map displayed on the left shows secret paths from the castle. Only one of them is available at the moment, but you'll be able to find ways to unlock the others. Okay. Top right, see your backpack. It's having different number of slots available. Think about what items you need during the scavenge and move them, okay, from your common supplies to backpack. Torches and shovels and weapons would be your usual choice. Hint, you have a torch, it might be useful. Maybe I should use the torch. Yeah, anything else? Medicine, bandage? Yeah, no. Looks like we have limited spaces. I don't want to bring too much. So there's like 2 additional inactive passages I can see here. We've got to find the bowyers. We've entered a despoiled city below the castle. You can move faster by double-clicking left mouse button, but be warned, running is louder. Okay. I've got a club. Looks like I've got a club, like a little morning star. Oh, how's it hanging, mate? Right now, I'll just take everything. You found the boyer's workshop. Needless to say, Izmir's been here. The building has been scorched and looted. The owner hanged to the nearby tree, a dozen arrows sticking from his body. As you gaze on the destruction, the chilling wind reminds you of why you're here. Find arrows for the soldiers. Only one way to find out. No. You prowl through the devastated workshop looking for the precious arrows among the piles of broken parts and burnt out furniture. Time passes, but you don't find any. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a flash in the dark under a broken roof beam. Could it be arrows for the bastion's defenders? You try pulling them out, but they seem to be stuck under a broken beam. You pull and pull until they're yours. Suddenly, the dislodged beam collapses on top of you with all of its weight. Pain shoots through your whole body. It takes ages to get free. As you leave the workshop, you see something's changed. The boy's corpse has been taken down. An old woman leans over the body in the shade of the tree. She's sobbing and exhausted. You guess she must be, must be his mother. She risked her life to cut down her son and bury him in a shallow grave. The woman struggles to move him. But she hurts herself with an axe under her belt. Help her out. Woman is startled to see you approach, but she sees the release of life. She realizes you want to help. Once the corpse is buried, she gives you a small sack and silently walks away. Okay. Oh, and additional arrows. Finn is wounded. Required bandages and rest. Probably should have bought those bandages then. You don't have cloth. This is where the gate to the high city, the wealthiest district in the city, used to be. Used to be because the gate struck by a trebuchet projectile and has collapsed into rubble. No doubt this would be good pickings on the other side, but is it possible to clear a passage? Alas, the rubble is compressed and blocked by several collapsed ceiling beams. They're all jammed. The way they've been jammed could only be moved from the other side of the gate. Looks like the wonders of the famed high city will remain out of reach. Now, we need a shovel to remove that. Okay. Still haven't come across any bad guys. Don't know if I can actually fight them or I have to just run. Kill hunger, help cure illness and poisonings. Cool. Ooh. That was a lot of sound I made there. Actually ran for like 2 steps. I think they stack up to a max of 5. I'm gonna have to drop something for the cloth when we find it. Don't know how much time I have left. Ooh, carcass piece? Oh, a larger animal. Cool. Don't have a lot of arrows. Inventory full. We don't need 2 stacks. I feel like some meat will probably be better. Can I eat this? Burn corpses. I mean, we do have a torch. I thought I was a kid for a second. That was gonna be super sad. Does that allow us to go through? It does. Oh, there's the cloth. Oh. I feel like I definitely need that. Let's leave the meat behind. Not a lot of arrows I found. I want to keep searching. I've got very little time left. as the night turns to day, your character is easily visible to enemies. Patrol will be sent out to your location soon. Ooh. Alright, let's get out of here. Hang on, there's one like last search thing. The exit's right there. Don't care if I make sound, we're out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Yes. This night was calm, but the enemy assault can come any day. We must prepare for it. What's up, man? Sees Bertram is feeling much better. The loss of his family has been crushing impact on him that only time can heal. Nonetheless, finally the carpenter has recovered from the shock and is ready to rejoin the fight. It was Flint, right? He asked. I remember you visiting my workshop once or twice with Galvic. Thank you for your help. Now we should take care of the animals and find fresh water. Bertram is right. Fresh water is paramount. In a stroke of bad luck, the castle well took a direct hit from a trebuchet. These trebuchets are hitting everything. Still, maybe if you clear the debris, you might be able to repair it somehow. You've unlocked a second character. You can switch between the characters by hitting tab or selecting them directly the thing. Each character has a different set of strengths and weaknesses, which determine what your survivor excels at or not. You can use these. Okay. He's good at fighting. He's good at building. Good to know. Flint saved me, took care of me when I was broken. I owe him. But I couldn't save my wife and my child. I only watched as he passed me by, and I still hear the cries. I can't escape the feeling I failed my family. Well, that's depressing. What are you good at? You just have a bigger backpack. Okay. Bastion 1. You can see the reports of upcoming enemy assaults. Sometimes you need to scout behind enemy lines to actually obtain this information. It is important to keep the Bastion's strength as high as possible in order to minimize defender losses and more damage. Use the screen to pass supplies to the Bastion. They'll be packed and transferred by the active character once that you've confirmed, okay? Here you can check out how the defense is going. You can see the remaining defenders and their equipment. The ultimate task is to keep the Bastion well prepared for incoming attacks. Send arrows to the defenders to increase their chances. I mean, that increased their damage, so I'm guessing the 35 and that upped ours to 35, so we're at a stalemate. But hey, that's better than nothing. Clear the breeze from the well. Okay, so I got multiple people doing stuff now. Did you automatically pass over everything you did? Cool. Interact. You remove the debris blocking the well, sadly to no avail. The well's base has been crushed by the trebuchet projectile. The shaft itself is blocked, but there's no way for you to clear it before the dying of thirst. It's kimchi? I've always wanted to try kimchi. I heard grilled kimchi is the best way to start out. But welcome back, Pat. Perhaps you can find some portable water in the city market under the cover of darkness. It's risky, but it's your best chance. I made this kimchi. It doesn't surprise me. You make most of your stuff. The keep? What's at the keep? Oh. They send us supplies as well. Build a bed. Okay. Remember, you can also give your members bandages or medication. Oh, yeah. I gotta remember. What's his face is hurt, isn't he? Bed provides you with comfort while sleeping, or however uses will make you will wake up rest. Okay. Right, comes while sleeping. Whoever uses it will get rested up while using it. Okay. You are hurt. Here's a bandage. Can you make a bed? It's close to old age, oh yeah? Build a dryer. I don't see a bed here on the list. Slow the game down a little bit, yep. Oh, we gotta provide them with beds. You go do that, mate. Yeah, you go craft. Speed up to normal time. Yeah, make something to eat, mate. No rest for the wicked. Ain't no rest for the wicked. We'll build another bed. We not use the... I did say use, my man. There we go. Sleep in bed. There we go. Night, sunshine. Maybe turn some of these into planks. We might need those. Oh yeah, we will need planks to upgrade the storehouse. Oh, we can make some makeshift bandages, yeah. Oh, okay, that's using them. Okay, so we're gonna use him to search for the city while he sleeps. How are you feeling? You're depressed. Well, you're otherwise doing fine. Sleeping until dusk? Yeah, he's sleeping. You scavenge. Are you slightly sick? I get the feeling this time there might actually be people out and about. There weren't last night. We need a shovel to clear that. Yeah, we already searched that pile. Okay, so that persists. Good to know. So I can spend time on searching a pile without necessarily looting it, and then come back a different night. Ooh, water. Fuck yes. Boom. do we have in here? More valuables. Well, how valuable are valuables in this kind of situation, huh?